to the court your 2023 Pioneer Lady Panthers Junior Varsity team. Number 30, Ava Beasy. Number 12, Olivia Fisher. Number 11, Mackenzie Housen. Number 8, Melia McIntyre. Number 16, Ashton Molinow. Number 20, Kendallyn Farr. Number 3, Zadie Frost. Number 13, Gabriella Harness. Number 28, Jocelyn Kenny. Number 17, Addison Kennel. Number 26, Lois Blair. Number 25, Ava Ott. The Lady Panther Junior Varsity team is coached by Tara Scheidler. And now, please welcome your 2023 Lady Cavs Junior Varsity team. Number 15, Gracie Milo. Number 8, Emily Hawkins. Number 5, Hayden Luke. Number 33, Maddie Pitt. Number 10, Olivia Davis. Number 14, Brooke Davis. Number 12, Sophie Grossman Norris. Number 4, Haley Parker. The Lady Cavs JV team is coached by Stephanie Spillner.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. Welcome here to John R. Nelson Gymnasium. Tonight's Hoosier North Athletic Conference matchup between the visiting Pioneer Panthers and your Culver Cavaliers. First time I got a chance to get here in the gym since they redid the gym, and boy, it looks beautiful here. And they put a brand new floor down. I'm going to get the introductions here. New floor, new bleachers.
Elizabeth Brent. Number 6, Mackenzie Bruce Rogers. Number 1, Emma Sells. Number 19, Cameron Newby. Number 22, Kirsten Nye. Number 10, Ava Beatty. Number 11, Mackenzie Housen. Number 16, Aspen Lowell. Number 26, Lois Blair. Varsity coached by Ron Knox. Now please welcome your 2023 Lady Cavaliers. Number 23, Avery Garland. Number 2, Grace Bieber. Number 0, Shelby O'Barron. Number 34, Willow Harrington. Number 6, Brand Barron. Number 25, Libby Overmeyer. Number 30, Ashley Pugh. Number 24, Meredith Gordon. Number 20, Tyra King. Number 5, Hayden Luke. Number 9, Gracie Milo. Number 4, Haley Parker. And number 12, Sophie Grossman Norris. The Lady Cavs are coached by Andrea Barron. We request that you please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor our country with the playing of the national anthem. Play volleyball and let's go Cavs!
All right, we are ready to go here. Big conference matchup. The Panthers come in at 3-0 in the conference. The Cavaliers at 1-2. They've dropped two really tough matches in 5 sets to Triton and Caston. The Panthers have defeated Caston, but have not faced the Triton Trojans yet. And talk about a tough road. This Hoosier North Athletic Conference is super tough in volleyball again this year, as they seem to have been for the last 5 or 6 years, 6 at least. Back in 2018 when Pioneer went to the state championship game in 1A, and North Judson won the state championship in 2A. It just has been a tremendous conference. You know, this is a very talented team here for Culver, and they're coming in at 1 and 2. And the first serve goes long for Sieber, and that will send Kirsten Nyes back to the service line for Pioneer. Kirsten, a junior, the daughter of Coach Rod Nyes of the Panthers. And the setter for the team, Rance, and her shot is long, so that evens us at 1 apiece. Senior Avery Garland back to serve now for the Cavaliers. Garland sends it, and it goes into the net short for Avery. So that will send Adeline Kripe back to the service line for the Panthers. Kripe, another one of these Pioneer seniors. This is a tremendous senior class for Pioneer, and the ace for Adeline Kripe makes it 3-1 Pioneer. Kripe will serve again here for the Panthers. Rance puts it down. Tipped over, Rance blocks it. And that one tipped into the net by Gordon. Another point for the Panthers. JV, Pioneer won in 3 sets. Culver won the first set. Pioneer came back and won sets 2 and 3 to take the match. Barrett tips it across, dug out by Rance. Grigsby, good dig there by Sieber. Gordon finds the corner, puts that one down. The junior Meredith Gordon with the kill puts that one home. And that will send Overmeyer back to the service line for the Cavaliers. We got a sub here as Lois Lair checks in for Brooklyn Borges for Pioneer. Livy Overmeyer, the junior. Boy, saying Livy Overmeyer, the junior, that's a kill for the Panthers. That will send Mackenzie Rogers back. And that will bring Borges back in for Lair as she rotates in on the front row. And Mackenzie Rogers sends it across the net. Gordon from the back row. And tipped across. Sieber not able to dig that out. That was Grigsby who put that one down for the Panthers. Blair Grigsby, another one of those senior Pioneer Panthers. This team has been playing volleyball together since they were very, very little. Borges puts that one down for the kill. 7-2 Pioneer here in set 1 of the varsity contest from John R. Nelson Gymnasium. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Glad you could join us here on RTC4, and we got a timeout called by Coach Barrett as she wants to talk things over with her girls. So we will take a break with them and be right back here from Culver. Are looking at this view here. This is just beautiful. The new floor, the new bleachers on the far side. Both bleachers are brand new. It had been the same since the school was built back in the late 60s, so it was due for some renovations. They did some HVAC work a few years ago, but they tore the floor clear down to the concrete. Brand new wood, brand new design on the floor. It looks great. And the bleachers were much needed as well. The old wood bleachers that had been here since the late 60s. So Ashley Pugh comes in. She will be on the service line here for the Cavaliers. And she sends that one long. That will send senior Elizabeth Rance back to serve for the Panthers, leading 10-3 here in set number 1. Sieber, that one's blocked by Borges. Pugh gets the dig. Barrett sends it across. Set over to Grigsby. Good dig there by Garland. Free ball from Overmeyer. And Borges finds an opening, sends that one down. This is a hard-fought point there, but the Panthers able to get the kill from Brooklyn Borges, the 6-foot senior from Pioneer. She's going to be joining former teammate Madison Blickenstaff at Ohio Christian University next year, playing college volleyball. Rance continues here at the service line for the Panthers. Barrett sets it across. Nice, good dig there by Overmeyer. Sieber off the block, dug out by Rogers. And Grigsby from the near side puts that one home. And another timeout here for the Cavaliers, their final timeout of this set, as they now trail 13-3. We'll be right back. Back here at John R. Nelson Gymnasium, 13-3 in set number 1. The Panthers have the lead, and the Cavaliers have burnt both of their timeouts here in this set. Elizabeth Rance continues on the service here for the Panthers. Speaking of John R. Nelson, their golf outing coming up this Saturday up at Pretty Lake in Plymouth. It's always a good time there. Helps raise money for the athletic department here at Culver. I will be participating, and I say that loosely because I don't golf very well, but I got 3 of my classmates from the class of '94 going to be coming to town and doing a little golf on Saturday. Looking forward to seeing those guys again. Going to have Parker check in for the Cavaliers for Overmeyer. And not a real good set there. Borges not really able to do much with that one. And that will send Bryn Barrett back to serve here for the Cavaliers. Barrett, a junior, and that one goes wide for Barrett. Of course, Bryn is the daughter of the head coach, Andrea Barrett, and the principal here at Culver, her dad, Brett Barrett. That one just long for Borges. Trying to find that back corner, but not able to get it in. Panthers still lead by 11. Shelby Olivares, the senior libero, back to serve now for the Cavaliers. And Kylie Attinger. Haven't mentioned Kylie's name yet tonight. She is another one of those senior Panthers. She puts that one down for the kill. Good dig there by the Cavaliers, able to get that one back across. Attinger blocked at the net, but it falls down on the Cavaliers' side. Another point here for the Panthers. It's been all Pioneer here so far in set number 1, leading 18-5. And Brooklyn Borges continues on the serve for Pioneer. And Overmeyer puts that one down in front of Rance. So Livy Overmeyer gets the kill. Coming back in for the Cavaliers is Gordon. Going to give Pugh a break. That'll send the senior Grace Sieber back to serve for the Cavaliers. Barrett from the back row. And that one's going to drop. Oliveras can't dig that out. Panthers pick up the point, break the service. And Kirsten Nyes will go back to serve here for the Panthers. (19-6) here in set number 1 in favor of the Panthers, looking to remain unbeaten in the conference, coming in at 3-0 in conference play. Pioneer was at Harrison on Saturday. They went 2-2 at the tournament there at Harrison High School. The Cavaliers were at Triton. I think they were 2-2 on the weekend as well. Garland not able to handle that one. Kirsten sends it across. And that one drops down, the kill for the Cavaliers. That will send Avery Garland back to serve here for Culver. Rance, big block. Overmeyer gets the block, but not able to put that one down in play is Gordon. Good block there by Overmeyer. Adeline Kripe back to serve here, trying to close things out in set number 1. Panthers leading 23-7. And good serve and the ace for the Panthers. Match point, set point here in set number 1. Nice job keeping that one alive. Sieber, another dig there by Nyes. Rance off the block, Sieber digs it out. Not a great set, but somehow Rogers able to get that one across. Barrett blocked. Oliveras with the dig. And we're going to have a net violation on the Panthers, so the Cavaliers able to stave off set point number 1. And it'll be Overmeyer back to serve now for the Cavaliers. And the Panthers take set number 1, 25-8. We'll take a break and come back here for set number 2 from John R. Nelson Gymnasium in just a moment here on RTC4. Garland, Pugh, Overmeyer, Sieber, Oliveras, and Barrett for the Cavaliers. Adinger, Rogers, Rance, Grigsby, Borges, and Nyes. Starting off here for the Panthers. Borges will come out as the libero Kripe comes in for her. And it will be Pioneer to serve first here. Kirsten Nyes will start it off. Here it's set number 2. Overmeyer punches it over. Free ball from Culver. Rance dug out by Barrett. Another free ball from the Cavaliers. Garland with a nice dig. Sieber. Rogers with the left hand. Dug out there by Pugh. And that was going to land out. So the Cavaliers get the first point. And it'll be Gordon coming in for Pugh as Sieber goes back to the service line for the Cavaliers. And Attinger tried a roll shot there, but it kind of got stuck on her hand and goes into the net. Cavaliers lead 2-0. Number 2, Grace Sieber back to serve for the Cavaliers. Overmeyer blocks that one at the net. Barrett off the block, dug out by Nyes. Grigsby from the back row, overpass, put down, dug out. Nice job by Olivares, keeping that one alive. Barrett, that one's blocked by Attinger. She's, what do I got to do to get one down over here? Cavaliers fighting them off. Gordon, Grigsby with the dig. And that one goes into the net for Rance. So a good start here in the second set for the Cavaliers, leading 3-0. Nothing easy for either team here so far in set number 2. Rance and Barrett not able to dig it out, and it goes off the 94-95 Bi-County and NSC champion picture. And it will be a point for the Panthers. Sending Adeline Kreit back to serve here for Pioneer. And that one lands wide for Grigsby. Panthers like this gym. They had a heck of a regional back here in 2020, winning the 1A regional on their way to a state championship in 2020. And just remember that match with Lakewood Park Christian. They were down 2-0, were able to battle back and get the win and make it to the championship matchup and get that regional title, and would go on to a state championship in volleyball in 2020. Of course, that was the season that the Panthers would win state titles in volleyball, girls basketball, and softball, all in the same season. Same school year, I guess, wouldn't be the same season. And Rance able to put that one home for the kill. Senior Rance back to serve now for the Panthers. Barrett, that one's blocked by Borges. Big time block by the senior 6-footer Brooklyn Borges there for Pioneer. Gordon blocked. And they're going to say that was in the net, so they're going to call it 4 hits. So Rance will continue with the serve as Pioneers inch their way back to within 1. Free ball, and that one's going to drop down. I think Kripe thought it might be going wide, and it drops down in the corner for Overmeyer. So the Cavaliers able to stave off the serve. Coming in is Pugh, and she will go back and serve for the Cavaliers. Barrett with the block on Borges. Bryn Barrett making her presence felt here in set number 2 for the Cavaliers. Grigsby tries to go in 2 and not able to get the left-hander across the net. I think they were going to call a lift on her if she did get it across the net. So that lead back up to 4 for the Cavaliers. It's going to go off and be a point for Pioneer. That will send Grigsby back to serve. Got number 20, Tyra King, and number 34, Willow Harrington into the game for Culver. Harrington off the tip, drops that one down. Harrington comes in and makes her presence known. Lead back up to 4 for the Cavaliers, and that will put Bryn Barrett back to serve. Attinger, that's into the net. So another point here for Culver. (11-6), Barrett with the serve. And Borges able to put that one down. Breaks the Culver service. And the senior will go back to serve here for the Panthers. Rogers from the back row. Good dig by Pugh. Harrington. And that one goes wide for Harrington. (11-8). King, free ball across. Little punch shot there by Rogers, finds an open spot, and it drops down for a point. And the Panthers back to within 2. And the ace for the senior Borges. Brooklyn Borges drops that in. And the Cavaliers want a timeout as the Panthers have inched back to within 1. 11-10 Culver here in set number 2. Take a quick break and come back here from John R. Nelson Gymnasium here in just a moment. And Coach Barrett calls a timeout, so we'll see here if that timeout can get the service back over to the Cavaliers, or if Pioneer can tie it up here. Garland blocked. King, and that one's blocked by Rogers evens it up at 11. Panthers looking to take their first lead of the set. They're not going to do it on that serve as that goes into the net for Borges. Kripe comes back in. And back into the game is Olivares for Culver, and she will serve it here for the Cavaliers. And that's an ace. Grigsby can't get the dig. So Pioneer ties it up, but 2 straight points here for the Cavs. Rogers, nice dig by Olivares. Off the block. Another dig, Olivares. Rance. Tipped over by Attinger. Not the greatest set. Culver able to keep it alive. Barrett digs it off the wall. They play it, and they get it over. But it can hit a lot of things, but I guess it can't hit the wall. So that it can hit the basketball goals, and boy, they need to dust the top of those basketball goals. Sorry I didn't move the camera there. I was enthralled by where that ball was. Forgot to move the camera so you couldn't see it, but probably a lot of dust created when they redid the floor here, but they didn't dust off the top of the supports there for the baskets. And Olivares tried to dig that one out, but it goes wide. So the Panthers come back and tie it again here at 13. Nyes back to serve for Pioneer. Barron, and not able to dig that one out, so Barrett puts that one home for the Cavaliers. Coming back in is Meredith Gordon. And that will put Grace Sieber, the senior, back to serve for the Cavaliers. Culver holding on to the lead here. They've led the entire way. Pioneer has tied it twice. And that one into the net. Now they've tied it thrice. 14-14. Lois Layer checks into the contest here for the Panthers, the freshman for Pioneer. And again, not able to put that one home. So the Cavaliers regain the lead. Sieber had the good dig there, but unfortunately it goes wide. So we are tied again now, 15-15, as Mac Rogers goes back to serve for the Panthers. Back row for Garland, and into the net, and the Panthers will take the lead for the first time here in set number 2, 16-15. Rogers gets the instructions from Coach Nyes as to where he wants it. Barrett with a big hit. Rogers blocked by Overmeyer. Olivares digs it out. Barrett off the block. Cavs keep it alive. Barrett with the dig. Off the block, and somehow Kripe able to get that one over. Cavs regroup, send it across. And Grigsby comes back to the near side on that. That was a great change of direction. Kind of hit it across her body and comes back to the near side. And that's going to force Coach Barrett to call her final set timeout here for set number 2 as the Panthers now lead 15-17 over the Cavaliers. We'll be right back. Of the Panthers and get that lead back down to 1 and get the service back over on the Cavaliers side. Rogers sends that one across. Oliveras can't handle it. That's an ace for Rogers. And the largest lead of the set here for the Panthers, 18-15. And that one goes wide. So the Cavaliers need to regroup here and find a way to break this service of the Panthers. Rogers is going to be headed out to California to play collegiately next year as well at Vanguard University. I believe that's in the LA area. I'm not real familiar with California colleges. And that one goes into the net for Rogers. And Rance able to send that one cross court. Good cross court winner there for Elizabeth Rance. She will go back to serve now with the 21-16 advantage for the Panthers. Barrett takes a little off of that, lobs it across. Cross quarter, and that one is tipped by the Cavaliers. And there the Cavaliers able to get the serve back. It was 15-15, and the Panthers have scored 7 to the 2 points for the Cavaliers, so a 7-2 run here by Pioneer, and they lead 22-17 here in set 2. Garland gets it dug. King can't get it across. Attinger will come back in for Kripe. She'll toss the ball back to Blair Grigsby, who will serve for the Panthers. That one is blocked, but it's going to roll out off of Pioneer. That will send Barrett back to serve here for the Cavaliers. An overpass, and Nyes able to put that one home, showing her athletic ability there is Kirsten Nyes. And we have set point for the Panthers, looking to take a 2-0 lead. And that's going to be an ace. And the Panthers win set number 2, 25-18 here over the Cavaliers. We'll take a break. Come back for the third set here in just a moment on RTC 4. Welcome back here to John R. Nelson Gymnasium as we move into set number 3 with the Panthers leading 2-0. Culver led most of the way in the early part of set number 2. The Panthers able to battle back. They tied it at 11. Tied it at 13 and then tied it at 15, and then were able to finish out the Cavaliers in set number 2, going on a 10-3 run to win the set 25-18. and take that 2-0 lead. So can the Cavaliers find a way to dig out and get a set off of the Panthers here in set number 3? Or will it be a straight set victory for the Panthers here at John R. Nelson Gymnasium? And Rogers puts that one off of the block of Garland and out of bounds for the first point here for the Panthers. And we saw this Cavalier team show a ton of resilience down at Caston earlier in the season as they trailed 2-0 to the Comets before winning the next 2 sets and forcing a 5th set and just falling a little short in set number 5 against the Comets. Both of their conference losses have come in 5 sets here this season. A little back tip. That one's blocked by Garland. Barrett from the back row. That's going to go long. Boy, Bryn Barrett is an excellent volleyball player and just a great athlete here for the Cavaliers. Just really enjoy watching her. She can get off the floor. Great basketball player here for the Cavaliers as well. And that one's going to drop down. Another point here as it starts a 5-0 run for the Panthers. Sorry, I didn't reset the timeouts here as we moved into the 3rd set. Got a pretty busy week of broadcasting ahead of us here on Channel 4 as tomorrow night we'll be over at Blackadder Sports Complex in Rochester for the Rochester boys soccer team hosting Tippecanoe Valley. Non-conference game for both teams, but a big rivalry nonetheless. So we'll have that one tomorrow night from Blackadder. And then on Thursday, we'll be back at Rochester High School for some volleyball action. TRC game with Rochester hosting a very much improved Northfield squad. And then, of course, Friday night, a lot of action coming up on Friday on the gridiron. We're going to have 5 games on Friday night. All of our schools will be in action with broadcasts on Friday night. Looking forward to that. It'll be our busiest Friday night broadcasting of the season. Of course, for you Culver fans, they will be home hosting the Triton Trojans, a big conference matchup. The Cavaliers trying to get into the win column here for the football season. Rochester will be at home versus Lewis Cass. Caston will be hosting LaVille. Tippecanoe Valley will be hosting the Eagles from Culver Academy. And Pioneer will be back at home for the first time in a month. They will host Hammond Central, a non-conference matchup there for the Panthers. Panthers will be here at Culver for a conference matchup in 4 weeks. That one will be on the 6th of October. That one goes long, gives the Panthers the 8-4 lead. Borges back in. Layer will have a seat, and that will put Rogers back at the service line. Gordon digs that one out. Free ball from Culver. Roll shot and down off the block. The kill for Borges. Nice roll shot there by Brooklyn Borges. 5-point lead here in set number 3 for the Panthers. Barrett has to adjust to that set, gets it across. Free ball, but it goes into the net for Rogers. Pugh will set up and serve here for Culver. Cavaliers trailing by 4. That one into the net for Pugh. Makes it 10-5. That will send Rance back to serve here for the Cavaliers. And Rance sends it into the net. You see the Cavaliers do it. Now you go and do it on the other side. So that'll set up Bryn Barrett with the serve. And a rotational error for the Cavaliers will kill the serve for Barrett and give the point to the Panthers, and the ball back over for Pioneer to serve. Grigsby sends it across. And a big block by King as Nyes loaded up and sent that one hard, but King with a huge block. And that will bring Oliveras back in to serve for the Cavaliers. Sieber in for Harrington. Point goes to the Panthers. That will put Brooklyn Borges back to serve. 12-7 here in the third set in favor of the Panthers. Rogers long on that hit. Gordon in for Pugh. Sieber back to serve for the Cavaliers. Double hit called on the Panthers. Culver back to within 3. Sieber off the tape. Sieber with the dig. Gordon able to get it right at the edge of the bleachers. Oh, Oliveras with a dig. What a dig by Oliveras, keeping that one alive. Blocked by Garland, still going. Overmeyer across. Rogers. Adinger somehow rolls that around. It could have been a lift, and that one's going to go long, and the Cavaliers get that point. What a dig by Shelby Oliveras to keep that ball alive. That was a great point for the Cavaliers. I'll have to dig that one out for the highlight reel for Talking Sports this week. That was a great point for the Cavaliers. That one's blocked. So the Cavaliers showing some fight here in set number 3, back to within 1. Oliveras with another great dig. And the roll shot down the line. Down the net, I guess, for Adinger. Gets the kill. Breaks the service temporarily here of the Cavaliers. We'll send Kirsten Nyes back now to serve for the Panthers. Gordon, and that's going to go down off of Nyes. So Gordon gets the serve back to the Cavaliers. Avery Garland will go back to serve for Culver. Down off the block, Rance puts it home for the Panthers. It's just hard to imagine some of these kids here are seniors. I remember Avery Garland running around practice when I was coaching her sister here back in the day. And she was maybe 4 or 5 years old. Now she's a senior here for the Cavaliers. Ooh. Oh, Oliveras with the dig, and she hit hard. She gets back up, though, but Rance able to put that one home. Oliveras has been playing a whale of a game here for the Cavaliers. She is doing everything she can to keep that ball from hitting the floor, and she's going to have to go home and take an ice bath. She is going to be beat up after this one. She has been on the floor in many different fashions here this evening. Four-point lead for the Panthers, and Sieber can't keep that one alive. Pioneer leads 17-12. And down for Rogers. Coach Barrett contemplating a timeout here, but she's going to let it roll for one more point as the Panthers have opened up a 6-point advantage. Adeline Kripe continues on the service line for Pioneer. And that one goes wide for Grigsby. That'll send Livy Overmeyer back to serve for the Cavaliers. Trying to keep this one alive. Panthers trying to finish it off in 3. And Layer touches that one there. It might have been going long, but it's going to be a serve point ace for Overmeyer. And wide for Grigsby. So another point here for the Cavaliers as they inch closer. 3 in a row, and it's a 18-15 lead for the Panthers. Blocked by Barrett. And that's a good hit. Gordon able to put that one home. Another point for the Cavaliers. Culver back to within 2 here in set number 3. Grant's off the block, but it's going to go wide. And that will break the service for the Cavaliers. Borges comes in for Layer, and back to serve is Mackenzie Rogers. And Rogers sends that one into the net. So Pugh will come in for Gordon. Harrington will come in for Sieber. And Pugh will go back to serve for the Cavaliers as they trail by 2 here in the third set. Grant's off the block. It's going to drop down on the Cavaliers' side for the Pioneer point. Grant's another service error here for the Panthers. It's 2 in a row. We'll send Barrett back to serve for Culver. Cavs are within 2, but Pioneer just needs 5 to finish this one out. Rogers from the back row. Overmeyer long from the back row. We'll send Grigsby back to serve for the Panthers. Not before we have a Culver timeout here with the Cavs trailing by 3, 21-18. We'll take a break with them. Be back here with more from John R. Nelson Gymnasium. Nice, dug out by Harrington. Overmeyer able to get it across. Poked over by Borges. Did they tip it? They did. 22-18. And that one drops for King. Oliveras will come in and serve for the Cavaliers. Off the block, Harrington can't get the dig. 23-19. Brooklyn Borges back to serve here for the Panthers. And down off of the Panthers. Gordon back in for Pugh. Back to serve is Sieber. Cavaliers staying alive here, 23-20 in set number 3. Good serve by Sieber, good dig by Kripe. Rogers dug out by Sieber, back over to the Panthers. Oliveras, Overmeyer in 2. Nice, and that's going to drop. Match point here for the Panthers, 24-20. And it will be Kirsten Nyes trying to close this one out here in the third set. And Barron able to put that one home, keeps the Cavaliers alive. Match point number 2 here for the Panthers as Garland will go back to serve for Culver. And that will do it here as the Panthers will win in 3, 25-8, 25-18, 25-21. And the Panthers will move to 13-8 and 4-0 in the conference. Culver falls to 6-8 and 1-3 in conference play.